Is it full send, Teej? Is it full send day? Hello? I'm gonna take this. They're calling me about the full send. Are you 100% sure about that?
The thing that hurts me is that the car is just so good where it is right now. It works, it's rebuilt, it's 100% ready to go. I've been driving the car like every single day and I absolutely love it. And not that what we're about to do is gonna change that, but like I fear that it will change that. And like, dude, this is a $250,000 car we're talking about. Like this ain't no BRZ 350Z wide body stuff. So there's definitely some hesitation behind it. I woke up out of my sleep like 2 times last night, at like 2:30 a.m. and at like 4:55. I vividly remember it because I was just so nervous about today. We've been trying to make this happen for about like 6 months now. And part of me didn't think it was gonna happen. Now that it's here, I'm like, oh my God, there's no going back at this point.
Oh, there's a gate to get in. Do you think it's motion activated? Probably not. I feel like I'm about to like adopt a kid or something.
Just breathe, dog, just breathe.
I'm a nervous boy right now.
So today marks the day that we're gonna be picking up officially. I can officially say this now because I've been holding off for a long time. This is our Operation Full Send. This is our Operation Screw It Last Minute. Let's try to make this happen full send. We are gonna be picking up an authentic Ferrari 458 GT3 wide body kit that actually came off of a GT3 wide body car. And I'm just gonna start this off here and say there are only 2 in the United States that have been converted to street. There's a black one and there is a red one in Northern California. Actually, they're both in California. So we'll be the 3rd one that has ever been made into a street legal car. Now, this isn't a kit that you can just buy off the shelf. Originally, we were gonna do a Liberty Walk kit. We went to Japan last year, we saw it, and to be honest, boys, for that price, to do it and to cut it up and then to think that it was gonna lose value potentially, or it was just aftermarket, I got cold feet, and I wasn't in love with the kit. I liked it a lot, but I wasn't like deeply in love. I gotta be honest, got cold feet and I backed out. And then I came across the GT3 kit. Did some research about it, found out that it actually wasn't for sale. It wasn't a public kit. The only places you can get a GT3 kit is from Ferrari teams that are like licensed by Ferrari. Working with Ferrari, they race in GT3 and they race in Cup, and Ferrari would supply them with the GT3 body parts. Those body parts then either get crashed on GT3 cars, and maybe you can find crashed GT3 cars that are being for sale publicly, which then you can take off, or you find someone that is willing to, that is licensed by Ferrari to allow you to buy the kit off them, which is nearly impossible to do. Let me just start off by saying that this has taken me about 6 or 7 months or so. We'll get more into it later, but let's go hop inside and see what's waiting for us. How are you feeling?
Oh, I am actually excited. Everyone knows that I'm always down to do wide body kits. I'm so happy for Teach to go through with this. I had the same feelings as Teach about the Liberty Walk kit. OEM Ferrari kit, you're insane, dude.
I'm nervous.
Why?
This is the most expensive car I've ever like modified like this. So like I'm nervous. I'm super nervous. I've been like talking with Ryan for a long time about this. Part of me didn't think it was actually gonna happen. Now that we're doing it, I'm like, oh no.
But I thought you wanted to do the
Liberty Walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. And I like got out of my system. I was like, yeah, I was going to, but I'm not. And I like put it behind me. I put the crazy idea of wide body in the car behind me, and then like Damon introduced me to Ryan, and Ryan was like, I can make it happen if you really want it. And I was like, and I just couldn't pass it up, so here we are. It's a huge shout out to Damon, by the way. Damon is who introduced me to R3, so shout out to R3, by the way. Do you mind briefly telling everyone like who you guys are and what you guys do?
No problem.
Go for it, dude.
The business is over 20 years old. R3 Motorsports, we're based on challenge racing, Ferrari challenge racing. But now we open up here the facility in Van Nuys for normal road car servicing, supercars, Ferrari, Lambo. I myself, close to 20 years with Ferrari dealerships. Had my own business for 6 years in between, and now helping out Ryan to manage the business here.
Crazy. So something I was telling everyone watching is like this kit isn't something that anyone can just go and buy. You can't publicly just go and buy this. Like I was telling them, I've been trying like actively, like literally multiple times a week on the phone with Ryan or whatever, trying like for 7 months now, trying to get this kit.
You just can buy it. It's Michelotto is a race company in Italy which only does the GT cars, and you just can't buy it. So it's a very special kit. Super expensive.
Yeah. Well, it's just you could buy like multiple Rocket Bunny kits with how much this stuff is.
Michelotto from Italy, which is the race company, the race team in Italy, who only makes the high-end GT cars from Ferrari.
So the front bumper and the fenders and stuff are all carbon too?
Carbon Kevlar.
Carbon Kevlar.
Not
and
just-
the rear bumper as well,
Exactly,
right?
yeah. It's not just carbon, it's carbon Kevlar. So it's super light, super strong. It's off the racetrack. You can't get any better than that.
We'll see in just a second, but the front bumper, front fenders are brand new. They've been painted. To my understanding, they're for the most part, they're pretty much brand new, and then the rear end pieces are used off of a car, right?
They are all used,
Okay.
but in very good condition. You will love it.
All right, let's go see it. Let's go see it. I'm like,
You will love it.
Where
We have
is
to
it?
go over there.
Okay.
Our machining shop, so
Oh yeah.
you think of it.
Oh my gosh. Pick it up, pal. How heavy is it? It's like, oh, I almost punched myself in the face. Look at that. Oh my god. So this is gonna be like OEM fitment.
This is OEM. So you got the Kevlar inside. This one is yellow, and you've got the carbon fiber on the outside.
Right. Oh
This
my
is
god.
insane.
So that's all painted. The front bumper's painted, and then this rear bumper looked like it was painted and sanded down on the outside from the red here.
Yes, they've done a couple of small repairs inside, as you see here.
Yeah.
The Kevlar, carbon Kevlar patches. And then it originally was red, so they just primered it
Okay.
and they sanded it down for you, so
Sweet. I appreciate that.
kind of
That is us.
should be ready to paint straight away.
Oh my gosh.
From all the research that I've done, we have to make our own like wing supports for the back of the chassis,
You do, yes.
and then
they-
end plates.
they
But this
come-
is the carbon wing for
This
the
is
car.
the carbon wing, yeah. They come out of here, and then you've got
Massive wing.
those corners where they get
Okay.
bolted onto, yeah.
We can doctor this up, make it all nice and pretty, make some support mounts for it.
It probably just needs slight sand, maybe new clear coat over it.
Yeah, for sure,
And
for
polish
sure.
it, and that's it. And
For sure.
you need 2 end plates.
Mm-hmm. And then here we have the rear little over fenders.
Yes. This is for the back.
Oh my god, that's,
that's
carbon
beautiful.
Kevlar as well. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's carbon Kevlar as well.
So the whole entire kit is all carbon Kevlar.
it is.
Oh, is this wrapped? Oh, okay.
Yeah, the black is just red.
So underneath this, is it the dry carbon or is it, who knows what it looks like? We'll
honestly
find out.
don't know. It's raw carbon, yeah.
Oh my god. I'm hoping for pretty close to OEM fitment. I mean, it should be. It's like all like, as Calvin keeps kicking it.
It will be OEM fitment because it's made by Michelotto for
Specifically
exactly.
they only make it for like a few of them for the cars anyway.
For the front, yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Because the front will be so much wider, you need the inner guard.
they even make the cards for
So, yeah.
And then Ryan sent me pictures too of like a front diffuser and stuff somewhere. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. So do we get to choose which left fender we want here?
I would suggest you take this one
Yes.
since this one has.
That one looks brand
It's
new.
fair, you can have it. I already talked to Ryan about it. He said, you take it, no problem.
I can take both of them?
Yeah.
Oh sh.
Yeah, guess what? We're
Dude, that
gonna-
one's going on the wall.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
that's a table.
Damn. And they're literally both like have vents on the side. Jeez. Okay, I'm like trying to like calm down my inner child
At the moment, okay, so let's we'll start walking this out. I have a nice check to write for you guys, and yeah, let's get this stuff packed up.
Where are you guys based?
San Diego.
Oh,
2.5 hours. Such a big kit.
It's gonna be really tough to fit in the car.
Now the only question is, Cal, is this gonna catch wind when we're flying home and take sail?
I hope not. That would hurt a lot.
and the person behind you.
Do you have any spare string?
Sure, we can find something for you guys.
I'll make you a deal. If you look for the string, I'll write you guys your check. Does that sound fair? Okay, all right. I'm always like very, very open with you guys about how much, you know, the builds are that we're doing. I think that's a pretty cool aspect, be very, very open about it. But because this isn't a product that you can just buy off the shelf, and there really is no set price. The price is whatever someone is willing to pay for it, technically. And there's only been 2 other transactions done before this, which I do not know the information behind. I don't think, just for the privacy and for, you know, them doing me a huge favor and actually selling me this kit, I'm not gonna release the exact amount. But the only thing I will say is I'm not able to pay for it on a credit card because it will max my card. So I have to write a check. That's all I'll say. We don't want okay. Got it. Everything made it back in one piece. Our little bungee cord method worked out pretty well. Everything seemed pretty secure, so looks like we literally transported everything back with 0 damage. Oh man, if I let go, it's gonna like spring forward. Dude, I can't believe this is finally here. Oh, I almost
don't
just
step
like,
on the diffuser.
I almost crushed it. Start loading on. I'm gonna put this in the middle here and then look at some good shots. I'm so hungry. So on the rear bumper of the car, you'll notice 2 big slits. That's actually supposed to be the chassis mount for the wing. This does use a true, unfortunately it means we're gonna get rid of our carbon fiber garnish. The wing will sit right above here with like, I guess you can make your own type of bracket. From all the research that I've done and everyone that I've talked to, you're supposed to make that yourself, and every team just makes them themselves and has their own way of doing it, which is pretty interesting. But this does come a little bit shorter than that, which is what I was curious. And you know, it would be pretty awesome, I'm not sure. I wonder if we can reuse this carbon fiber garnish and stuff in here in this bumper.
Oh yeah, probably.
I don't know.
Oh no, yeah, look, there's holes.
So some additional pieces that I was pretty hyped on us getting was we have a full front diffuser. So we have like a splitter here, and then we have a true diffuser that goes all the way back into the middle of the car. I don't even think we have this on our current car, so getting that is a huge bonus. And getting this piece, although it looks like it had some accident on, I think it was this side?
Racing incident?
Yeah, it has a little racing plywood patch job, but we can make that look good, but that's gonna look insane.
It's a car. We have a whole car here.
We have a whole car here. Yeah.
Rear fenders.
Ooh, I have an idea. I think I have this backwards. No, I don't.
That's right. Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
That is right. That is right. Oh, side skirt's gotta go. Huh.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, that's right, because this is where the rear bumper attaches here.
Yeah.
But that's it.
All right, well, that gives us a kind of a little look. It's like a 50 mil or 75 mil wide body in the rear.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know if you can kind of tell. Which is honestly a good thing, because one of my biggest fears with this kit, and we're gonna have to trim probably right here,
Oh god.
because we actually have a gas can. But one of my biggest fears with wide bodying this car is it not being drivable. And I'm gonna answer a couple questions now, because I'm sure some people are already wondering this. TJ, are you going to bag this? Oh look, this was red underneath. At the current moment, I don't plan on bagging this car. I want to try and keep the Ferrari suspension in this car. Now, I've talked to Sadistic Ironworks, shout out to Bobby. He actually worked on the red one and did the complete air suspension on that car. And I was kind of asking him some questions, and I was like, dude, how low does this car really sit when you do the wide body? And he was like, dude, this car gets pretty low. Like, it'd be a really hard car to deal with static. But the kicker is we have the factory lift kit on this car. So when we do need front lift, we'll have it. So at the current moment, I want to try to keep this car static and use the factory lift. And if we think that once we cut it and everything kind of settles and we think we need bags, we might have to just do it just so we can like make this car be workable. But ideally, I'd like to keep factory suspension.
I think that's gonna be a bit difficult, my friend. Look at, already right now you struggle with like lift kit stuff, okay? Okay, just throw that anywhere.
Just kicking dollars around, dude. Okay, no,
But like, look at this. This is on top of the front bumper, getting closer to the ground. Because that is for sure closer to the ground. You have an inch more. You gotta consider this, mate.
I know. I don't know. In my head, it works. In my head, we don't need it.
Okay.
I played it out in my head, but who knows? I mean, I'm not really quite sure yet. This thing's really gonna test us, Calv. I mean, like, starting from replica Rocket Bunny kits to getting, like, one-of-one kits out here, baby. Calvin's behind the camera going, no, don't say that. It's true. I mean, it's part of the journey, man. It's true. It's crazy. I'm really excited to see where this goes for Calvin and I. I mean, this is definitely, I think, beyond fixing this car. I think this is definitely pushing, I don't know if I want to say skill level, but I want to say comfort level. Like, for me, I'm very, very anxious about doing this, mainly because it is carbon. I don't know why that scares me. Like, I guess it's just another form of fiberglass, but it scares me. But this thing's gonna look bitchin'. I'm really excited to, like, lose all the inner, like, fender stuff, all the stock fender liner, and, like, this whole thing
It's gonna be dope.
is gonna be dope. Like, I can't even mock it on the car because, like,
It
we'll start
becomes a
destroying
fender
stuff.
liner.
But yeah, it becomes the fender liner, and then we'll, like, join it up with this in the front or something. Because all of this is another,
Because it needs to make it wider.
and I don't know how it fits, but it's something like that. Like, that's the.
Ain't no Adam LZ out here.
Sorry, Adam. One, we gotta start trying to place these panels on the car. And we need to start sanding everything down and getting everything ready for paint, which is a whole nother ballgame. Our deadline for this, I'm just gonna say this now, our deadline for this is SEMA. That's like 60 days. I think when we actually start this build, I'll probably put up a whiteboard with like a countdown, but we have 2 months to mount the kit, paint the kit, fab some of the kit, make sure all the mounting works, and build wheels for this car.
Easy money, Tej.
I think so.
I think so.
I think it will be doable. But hey, man, this is pretty badass. The fact that this actually came off of a challenge car, this came off of an actual race car, and the fact that just how rare they are. You know, I love Liberty Walk and I love Rocket Bunny, but this is something that kind of can't be touched by public or kind of can't be seen a lot. Which to me, that's just so cool. And just the story behind these pieces, like each piece has a different story to tell with a certain race that it's been in. So to put that all into a street car and have that be whipping around the street, I mean, that's like an insane dream. Like I said, I've been working on getting this for so long. You guys have been hearing me talk about the full send. And you know, I'm happy to say it's finally here. And I say that with a little bit of discomfort because I'm a little bit nervous here, as you guys can tell. But hey, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, turn post notifications on to stay up to date with this build. We're gonna be diving into this like literally as soon as possible because we have 2 months before this thing is finished and goes off to SEMA. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it because we've been keeping this a secret for a long time. Peace out and keep moving forward.